been thinking a lot about idealism, what it means to be an idealist. Um, and I just recently had a thought. I'm just kind of throwing my thoughts at you, if you are willing to receive them, basically. I had a thought about, because right now I'm an idealist epistemologically. I'm an idealist as in, I'm skeptical about the factual ontic existence. I don't want to use that word. I'm skeptical about the factual existence of things in my consciousness. I can't prove that things exist outside of myself. I can't prove that this cup is anything other than a being of my consciousness. And at the same time as being a epistemological idealist, I am a moral realist, as in I believe that there is a fabric of moral properties that are woven together, which create. This is just because of religion, and it's because of how we feel we should be treated to each other, how we feel we should treat each other, based on our interactions between each other, and just how we think we should feel all these different ways to each other. And it's all based on interaction. I think this is what I think creates the whole fabric of moral properties, like the good and the right, that I think we can, to an extent, put our finger on and kind of understand what those things are to an extent. But so at the same time, I'm an idealist and I'm a moral realist, and I'm thinking about how these two things can coexist in one's set of ideas or set of opinions about the world. And I think it's definitely possible. And I want to compare this sort of idealism to religious agnosticism. A agnostic about God is not an atheist. A agnostic person does not reject the idea that there's a God here, but an agnostic wants so much to believe that there is a God who is here and intervenes here and does things here. Wants to very, very, very much, but has no proof of it, or is not strongly convicted that there is enough that they would believe that. I'm not an agnostic, even though I can't say I know there's a God. I'm not an agnostic. I'm a theist who is strongly convicted that there is a God. But then I want to think about this way. I want to think about how a agnostic is in religion, as a idealist I think should be in epistemology. I want to believe so much that this is a factual existence. A factual existence outside of my own consciousness, outside of my own ideas, outside of my own being. I want to believe this so much, and I can, feel, I can verify things throughout my senses. I can, throughout my five senses, I can take other people, say that they can say that it's a silver, that it's a clear cup, clear glass cup. I can do all those things, but I still cannot know that this is a real cup here. But yet, like I said in the one video I did before, I think about it as if it's a thing itself. I use it, I drink out of it as if I think it's a real factual existence, even though I don't really know that or believe that, even though I want to believe it so much, and I treat the cup as if it is a real existence. And I want to think about this with respect to moral properties. I think about this cup as if I do the whole world, as in other beings besides this cup, this iPod, this rental movie. I think about these computers here as just like I I think about this cup. I think about other people as that. I think about them. I treat them as if they are real beings outside of my own ideas. I treat them as if they are not just my idea. I treat them with respect because of my moral fiber, my common sense, my deontological common sense morality. I treat them that way because of that. Because I am strongly convicted that they are existent, and even though I don't know that they really exist outside of me, but I think that one can be a moral realist and an epistemological idealist at the same time, because while you are a idealist on the epistemological side, you are a sort of you are wanting to believe that everything exists, that you are wanting to believe that everything really exists ontically, and therefore you treat them that way, unless you're like a full blown solipsist. You treat them that way, which means you are going to feel like there are there are morals here that you need to abide by, which is why I feel there's a fabric of moral properties. But this is just my belief about this. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's possible for one to have these two beliefs in about morality and about real existences outside of oneself? Just a thought. Thank you.